Hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, my name is Puneet, and I'm a new trainer for computers. Okay. And before starting the class, I would like to have one-to-one interaction with you. Is it okay? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So basically, I believe in one-to-one interaction. Like I am asking you something, and you will reply me something, right? Otherwise, the class will be a little bored. Correct? Am I correct,
Yes, sir.
students?
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. If you are feeling sleepy, just let me know. I have something great for you today. You'll enjoy the session. Okay. So, first, we'll start with the attendance. I will share my screen with you. Please let me know when you see the computer screen.
It's visible, sir.
Visible? Okay, thank you. So, I have taken down some names here for the attendance. Yeah. And one is the attendance, and second is how good are you in Excel? Okay, from the scale of 1 to 5. Okay, this is just for me to understand you better. Okay, for example, if I write my name here, yeah, so I am present, present as in P, okay, or yes, and I rate myself 4 from 1 to 5, right? 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. Okay, any doubts in this? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, any doubts in this? Basically, I need two
No,
things
sir.
from you. One, I will call out the name, or you can see the name here in the sheet. Okay, I'll mark the attendance as present. And second is how good you are in Excel. You will have to just analyze yourself for 1 minute that how much knowledge you have about Excel before we go ahead with the Excel training. Okay, so here the first name is Abhinav Iyer.
Present, sir.
Okay, and what is your rating about yourself?
Uh, 2.5 around.
Okay. And why? Why do you rate yourself 2.5?
You could say my knowledge in Excel is pretty much average.
Okay. So what do you think that you do not know in Excel? Or what is the difficult part that you feel about Excel?
Uh, Data cleaning is obviously one difficult part in Excel because it's time consuming. And VBA is VBA is a concept I'm not exposed to till now. So
Yeah, see, forget about VBA because VBA I will teach you from the start, from the beginning. Okay.
yeah,
So to
okay.
learn VBA, we need some basic skills of Excel, right? Which we'll use in VBA. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So I just want to know that how much familiar are you with the basics of the Excel that way.
Yeah, so average in that way as well.
Okay. No issues. And data cleaning, you said that you
It
find
is
it
time consuming.
reasonably
Time
close, right?
consuming.
Okay,
Like
fine.
compared to
I'll
other
help you
stuff.
with it.
Yes.
I've understood your query. I'll help you with it during the course of the lectures.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. And second is Abhinav Sharma.
Present, sir.
Abhinav, your voice is low.
Present, sir.
Thank you. Rating
3.
and why?
Sir, because I haven't practiced so much, so
Okay, so which is the difficult topic you feel in Excel?
data, data cleaning.
Oh, is data cleaning difficult for everyone? Okay, and you also the same average?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ajay Danda.
Present, sir.
Okay, and rating
2.
and why?
I just have basic knowledge of Excel, like don't know much about Excel.
Okay, so which is the difficult part which you feel? Which is the difficult topic in Excel?
Uh, I haven't practiced much loops like the loop for loop.
Okay, you find the loops difficult. Okay, let's do one thing. I'll skip this call. Okay. Alia Fernandez. Alia Fernandez.
Sir, I just wanted to ask something that when you ask us to rate, what parameters actually do you expect us to consider in that case? Are there any specific
Basically, see,
parameters?
it's the, I will tell you, basically, it is the basics of Excel that Excel, when you start the Excel, you must know what is a worksheet, what is a workbook, what are the formulas in Excel, basic, basic functionality, how to do calculation in Excel, how to make graph, how to make pivot, how to filter the data, the basic things, and little bit basic knowledge of the programming, data types. Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir,
I
got it.
hope you have learned all these things in your semester one, right?
Yes, sir, yeah, we have.
Sem one, two, three, you have learned all these things. Am I correct? Basic
Yes, sir,
Excel?
primarily semester one because in two and three we had other programming languages.
Yes, correct. I
So,
got this information from my senior person in IAQS. So, this first lecture is basically one to one interaction with you to understand how much skills you have about Excel. Okay, which will help me take you further to the next level, right? Because see, if you are not sure about anything in the basics of the Excel, you will not learn advanced Excel. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So it's that
so
way.
could you
Yes.
repeat what are Excel loops?
See, all these things I will train you from next class, which is on Thursday. Today only I am taking an introductory part, right? I am new to you and you are new to me, right? Correct? So you also want to know about me. I also want to know about you. Am I correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So this is just the introductory part. The first 30 minutes, we will try to understand each other, right? So relax, don't worry. So I was here. Alia Fernandez is there. Anyone? Is Alia Fernandez online? Or is she coming online? No? Okay. Animesh Sate.
Present, sir.
Okay, and your rating?
2.5.
And which is the difficult topic you feel?
Sometimes I feel composition of three or more formulas a little confusing, like lookup functions. And, of course, I lack a little practice.
Okay, thank you. And Ansh Jain.
Yes, sir.
Hi, good morning.
Yes.
Present.
I think
And your rating?
3.5, and the issue would be complicated formulas.
Your voice is not very clear, Ansh.
Hello.
Yes.
Huh. So 3
Okay.
and
And the most difficult topic?
just the complicated formulas like using multiple formulas in one cell.
Okay. You mean to say nested formulas,
Hmm.
right? Formula inside a formula,
Yes.
correct? Good. That is a good topic. But there is a way to solve it. It is like a box, a big box, a small box inside a big box, and that big box inside another big box, right? So
Yes.
how will you solve it? It's very basic critical thinking. How will you solve a if you have a small box inside a big box, okay? And I put that big box which is containing a small box inside another big box. Any guess?
Sorry, sir, could you repeat yourself?
I was saying there are three boxes. Now Ansh has told about nested formulas, right? So I am only asking a basic question that I have three boxes. One is the biggest box one. The second box is a smaller one, and the third box is the smallest one, right? Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in the big box, I will put the second box, which is a little bit, less in size. And the smallest one I will put inside the second box. So how will you solve this query? You want to take out your gift. So how will you take out your gift?
By unlocking from the biggest to smallest box.
Yes, exactly. Unlocking from biggest to smallest. So this is how nested formulas also work here. Each each nested formulas, okay, has another formula in it. Each formula has another formula in it. Then that second formula will have third formula inside it. Correct? So you have to classify each and every formula in it and then see the result. What is the result? You got any idea? Right?
Yes, sir, clear, sir.
Yes. I'll teach you these things basically. I'm just giving you the top idea how it is done. Okay. So next is Aryan Rajwat
Yes, sir.
and rating.
3.9.
Okay. And which is the difficult topic?
I never faced any problem as such yet, but I tend to get confused in pivot tables.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Darshan,
Present, sir.
rating
3.5.
and difficult
So
topic
basically, I sometimes don't get the remember the easier way to do stuff, like
to
the
do.
shortcuts and all in Excel.
Actually, your voice was breaking. I could not get you properly.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so basically the shortcuts or the easier way to do stuff in Excel is what
Okay,
I don't remember at times.
okay, okay. I got it. Okay. So I have taken attendance of around 7 people here because one is absent. Okay. So let's do a twist. Do you all like surprises and twist?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's do one twist that I will give the person to speak, right? And that person will call another person, right? For example, there is Devansh turn right now. Is Devansh there? Devansh?
Sir is not in the call.
Okay, he's not there. He's absent there. Then Dikshit is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Dikshit, now you will tell me. I will put the attendance. You will tell me the rating and the difficult topic, and then after that you will call the next person which is there in the list. Okay,
Okay, sir. Yeah.
done.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
So,
so two is the rating.
okay.
So formulas and the data cleaning part is I'm not familiar with a lot.
Okay. Next.
Drashti, sir.
Yeah.
Drashti.
Yes, sir.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Sir,
Rating.
two, same sir, formula and data cleaning.
Okay.
I'll be calling Julie.
No, no. You have to go in sequence.
Acha,
If you
okay,
call
Gunavant.
Julie, then I will go upside down then.
Oh, sorry, sir. Gunavant.
Otherwise, it's fine. We can do like that if you want like that. No problem.
No, sir, it's okay.
Because
You're
if you
doing
see, it's a
sequence.
big long list.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can you see here.
Gunavant.
Yes. Gunawant, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Your rating, please.
3.5.
3.5. And the difficult topic.
I don't find Excel difficult as such. I'm just not familiar with advanced topics like array functions.
Okay, advanced we will do it, but in basics, basically your all
Yeah,
fundamentals
yeah.
are clear. Oh, next, Harshida. Harshida is not there. I don't think so. Ishika,
Yes, sir. Good morning.
good morning, and your rating.
So four.
Okay, and which
Oh,
is the difficult topic?
so same as Darshan and lack of practice for almost everything.
Okay. So you mean to say that you are clear about the fundamentals, but you do not know the shortcuts, right?
Yeah, I know the fundamentals, but there's a lack of practice in it.
Okay.
So brushing up for all of those is also needed.
Okay. Okay. I will tell you about the practice thing after I take the attendance because my way of working is little different. That whatever I teach you, okay, you have to practice it online along with me. Are you getting it?
Yes,
Right? Yes. And then after that, minimum 1 hour you have to give for doing the practice, because I will be giving you some homework. Okay, I'll not give you a big task. It will be very small task. Okay.
Yes.
So next person, just is just there, not there, and just there are three just here. Just Datani and just Punatar. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So anyone, can you help me if the person is there? If the student is there? No,
Sir,
not there.
I don't think both are there in the call.
Okay. Yeah, Julie comes. Yes, Julie.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I would like to rate myself 3, and
Okay.
I am not able to recollect what is like a particularly a difficult part, but I will need practice as a whole, like one time.
Okay, practice is fine, but I can take revision of basics of Excel also if you want. Right? It
Yes,
will it will take my one lecture in it. In one lecture, I can teach you everything. Around 10 topics I can teach you in basics, starting with the data entry, then with the formulas, then with the pivot, then with the graph, okay, and then with the lookup, and following with the shortcuts. I can teach you everything in one class, because we have almost 100 minutes of class, right?
yes, sir. So I
So we
think I
can.
would like to go with shortcuts because the topics you mentioned, I think I know them a bit well.
Okay, fine. Kinjal, is Kinjal there?
No, so she's from the admin, so you can like skip her.
Okay. Shitish,
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
good morning. Yes, rating.
Three. I know most of the basics, but I'm not very clear with some of the formulas, and because of a lack of practice, basically VLOOKUP and nested if sometimes.
Okay. So can you call the next person?
Next person, Madhika Sheikh.
Is the user there? No, not there. Okay. Mansi, is Mansi there? Nikhil?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Rating.
3.5.
And difficult topic.
Uh, I think I know the basics of Excel, but I have to learn some shortcuts.
Okay. Palak. Palak is not there. We have around 17 more to go. You will take around 10 minutes more. So is Palak there? Paraj? Is Paraj there? Pranvi?
Sir, Parajas, he messaged on the chat room.
So Paraj is there, Palak is there, Priyanshi is there, Priyanshu is there. So now, okay, I think they have some audio issue maybe. Wasn't working previously, now it is. No. Okay, fine. I'll update the chat box things later. Let's continue. Yes, Pranvi.
So, I'll rate 2.5.
Okay.
So, formulas and shortcuts.
Thank you. Next, Priyanshu.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir, I'm
he's
present. Yes, sir, good morning, I'm present. And
good
I would
morning.
like to rate myself 3.5. And again, since Excel is not something that I use day in and out, so again, it is with the formulas, like basically the shortcuts only, like how can I perform cumbersome tasks effectively. So yeah, that is what I am not well versed with.
Okay. And Rachita. Rachita is not there. Rishika.
Yes, sir. I would give myself a 2.5,
Okay.
and I'm not really sure where I'm lagging behind, but um, revision of the basics of Excel would be great. Then I would be able to know where I'm lagging.
Okay, fine.
Rohit?
So no problem. I will take one class of the revision. Maybe we'll do some revision today, or maybe we can do in the next class. No issues. Because without the basics, you might not go in the advanced. It will be a difficult thing for you. I'm not making you afraid, just letting you know.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you, sir.
yes, like it is like, if you do not know A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, then you cannot make a sentence, right? So ABC is just a basic alphabets of English, and then making sentence is the higher version of it. That's it. Okay, so Rohil, Rohil is there? No. Sabyasachi, not there. Sahil,
Present, sir.
rating
3.
and topic.
Data cleaning.
Okay, and Sahil Shah.
Yes, sir. 4 and shortcuts. Use of shortcuts.
Okay. Next person, Sam.
Yes, sir. Um, 3.5. Use of Excel without the use of mouse. That's the basic I want to learn.
Oh, you mean shortcuts, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. Sanidhya.
Yes, sir. 3 and complex formulas.
Complex formulas in the sense the nested formulas.
Yeah, like mixing index and match formulas, like
Yes, the nested formulas only. Match, index, right? And the lookups, H lookup, V lookup. Yes, they are a bit complex, and you will get, hands over on these formulas only if you practice daily, right? So to
So,
learn Excel and to be good at Excel, all these topics, you will have to spend at least 1 hour every day. Minimum every day, you have to spend at least 1 hour to learn Excel. Otherwise, it might be difficult for you, but I think you can do it, right? And today you're giving me rating 3, 2.5, and some have given 2. I want all of you to be, confident in Excel and give rating at least 4. Tomorrow, if you give rating at as 4, means 90% you are good in Excel. Are you getting the target? Hello? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sayali, next person, Sayali.
Yes, sir. Three,
Okay.
the formulas and working with the big data is a difficult part for me.
Okay. Yes, big data, true. Big data is difficult to work, but not that difficult also. Okay, Shreya?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
3.5 shortcuts and formulas.
Okay. Then Simran? Is Simran there? No. Okay. Trikshit,
yes, sir, present. 2.5, sir.
rating?
So, lack of revision.
Lack of revision means the teacher has not
No, no,
given
no,
revision, or
no, so my
okay, your revision. Okay. Then Tushar, not there. So now we are missed. This is my name. Let's exclude my name. Yellow ones are not there. So now who was in the chat here? Palak was there. Now, there. Write M because they are having some mic issues. 2, 3. But in the next class, please ensure your mic works. I hope they are listening.
So I'm done. Though.
Who had spoken now?
Shriya, sir, I am done.
Okay, okay, okay. And who is missing then here? Anyone missing? Can you recollect if anyone missing is here? So the total 13 students are not there. Am I correct? Or if anyone is there and have not done the data entry, because this list will go to the management, your attendance will be marked in the system also here, in this system. Okay. So many people have issues with the data cleaning. Many have issues with the formula, shortcuts, big datas, lookups, loops. Okay, a mixed crowd. No problem. Okay. So, would you like to ask about me anything? Would you like to ask anything about me? Any question in your mind?
So could you give a brief introduction about you?
Sure. About me, basically, I'm been working in the IT field since 20 years now, and my everyday work is in Excel. I work in the reporting team. So reporting team means you have to make the reports and submit it to the management, right? Because the management does the planning. They form their strategy about their business looking at the charts in the Excel. And the charts are made on the basis of the data. Am I correct? Have you heard about a trend line?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What exactly is a trend? By the word trend, what exactly do you mean?
A pattern.
Okay. Anything else? Pattern is fine. But what kind of pattern?
So basically the ups and downs of a particular given data.
Okay. Ups and downs. What else? What else? Can I say analysis of the data?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Basically a graphical representation of the data.
Yes. Which means a graph. A graph is a graphical representation of the data, which is basically nothing but the analysis of the data. And it has got many, formats. You have a trend line, you have a target line, you can choose your own pattern, you can choose your own style. And yes, ups and downs are there, but ups and downs also, yeah, you can set the limit, maximum limit and the minimum limit in that, in the graph, right? We all have limits, right? Upper limit and lower limit. Am I correct? And in maths, have you learnt about the graphs? Bar graph, column graph, pie graph?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So these same fundamentals you can do in Excel also. It is nothing but the combination of your science and maths. Okay. I can tell in simple words that Excel is nothing but the combination of science and math. And you can play with the data, right? Am I correct in my statement or you have any opinion about it? Because exactly, consider me like as your friend. Do not consider me as a teacher or a coach. I would like to be your friend and then make you better in Excel, right? You can share your ideas with me. You feel free about sharing your ideas with me because I would like to speak to each one of you in each class. Are you getting the point? Hello?
Yes, how?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is the way, this is the interaction, one to one interaction, because I will ask you something, you will reply me something. So each one of you must come forward and reply, right? Okay. So this was about the graph and the trend line. So one thing I would like to show you, I have an Excel sheet here. Anyone has heard about the data types in Excel? Yes? Anyone? See, the basics of the Excel is this. These are the basics of Excel. Excel's data, Excel functions, graphs, charts, pivot tables, conditional formattings, data validations, lookups, right? You have heard these things? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And before this, have you heard about data types? How the data is stored in the computer? Any idea?
Like character, numeric, and that one?
Yes, a sort of that, but it can be a more technical because if you say you are a VBA programmer tomorrow, then you have to be a little bit more technical. So in technical aspects, how is the data stored in the computer? Is it stored as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Ones and zeros.
Okay. Let me make record your answers here. Let me unmerge it. Oh, this is too large font. So you have said data is stored as ones and zeros. So what exactly is this ones and zeros? Can I say it as binary? Yes. Ones and zeros is binary. It is
Yes.
stored in the binary format, right? Okay. So what is zero and what is one? Which is true and which is false?
Sir, one is true.
Okay. And zero is false, or zero is true and one is false. Which option is correct? The upper one or the lower one? Yes, anyone? I'll wait for 1 minute. Please let me know which option is correct. The top row or the bottom row? Yes.
Top row, I think.
Okay. So 0 is false, 1 is true. Okay. What other formats are there in which data is stored? One student has said correctly, which is a character. Then there is an integer. Have you heard about integer? Yes, no. Hello? No answer?
Yes, I heard so.
Okay. Have you heard about float? Have you heard about double? Have you heard about blob? BLOB? Yes, no.
Not much sure about blob, but heard about others.
Okay. So in character, how many digit will it store? So here let's play a game basically. The person who will answer, okay, he'll answer only once. Then the next person will answer. The person will not repeat himself. Interesting? Hello? So anyone
Yes, sir.
of you can tell me what is the data size of the character? If I say X is a character or name stores a character, so means what is the length of name? Any idea? How many characters will be stored in a name? Will it be one character? Will be 10 characters, 100 characters? How many characters can I assign to a name? Any idea? Yes, no. If you don't have any idea, just say no. I'll tell you the answer.
I think infinite.
Finite, okay. But exactly there is only one character which is stored in it. Okay. So if I say name X as a character, then only one character will be stored. Example, I will take this 0 and false here. Here I'll give you an example. Example, if I say name as character, or if I say here name X equal to Amit. So what will be the output result? If I write name as Amit, then what will be the result here? What is first character of Amit? Yes. Am I correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
See, if I do only character, okay, it will store one character, right? And if I give, if I store Amit in it, it will take only A as the result, right? So what will I have to do then in that case if I want to store whole of Amit? What will I have to do? It is like, do you drink cold drink? Any one of you or all of you drink cold drink, right? No, the answer them not drink. Anyone drinks cold drink or they know the cold drink bottles are in mls, milliliters, right? 200 ml, 300 ml, 500 ml, 1 liter. So in a 200 ml bottle, can you put 250 ml cold drink?
No, sir.
Right. So each data type, these are called as data types. Why it is called a data type? Because the data is stored in some type of format in the system, or maybe you can call it as Excel application. Okay. So in programming, as I said, you have to learn the data type. The most important part is the data types because you need to store something in a variable and you need to calculate. For example, x plus y equal to z, right? Have you heard about this x plus y equal to z? If x equal to 2, y equal to 2, what will be z? Yes? Anyone? It's a basic math formula. Have you heard
4.
about x? Yes. Why 4? Why 4? Because it is x plus y, right? So x is 2, y is 2. So x plus y means 2 plus 2, which is 4. Okay. So this means, what does this mean? This means that x is a variable, correct? Y is a variable. And you are storing the two values. Number 2 you are storing inside a variable. And then you are adding it up. Adding is a operator. Am I correct? Are you understanding or I'm going above the head? Or is it going tough or difficult or too fast?
Understandings.
Okay. So you have to now, think like a programmer that when, for example, if I don't know how to drive a car, will I just sit on the driver's seat and put the gear and just put the, accelerator and just drive the car like that? Will you allow me to drive the car if I don't have a proper training and I don't have a license?
No, sir.
Okay. And the second question is, do you do you drive a car and you go at a signal, right? You reach a signal and then after reaching at the signal, you decide where to go, left, right, reverse, or you decide before the signal comes. Yes? Hello?
Yeah,
Before.
before the signal.
Why before the signal? Why cannot you reach the signal and stop the car and then decide whether you want to go left, right, straight, or reverse?
Because there will be traffic behind us.
Okay, there is a traffic behind you. And what is the other reason? Why cannot a driver decide at the point of the signal? Because it can mislead to accident, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So this is the case because I remember one case. I was driving a car. My brother was actually driving a car, and the car ahead of us, in front of us, they showed the indicator as right. Okay. And then when the signal came, they turned left, which is the misleading to the next person behind you, right? Correct. So this same logic, the same thinking logic, you have to apply in the programming. How will you apply in the programming is the variable which you will choose, the data type which you will choose, okay, and the operation which we will choose. Operation means the calculation, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, whatever operation we have. Have you heard about a BODMAS rule in mathematics?
Yes, sir.
What exactly is it? Devansh is saying no. Okay. Any girl here? Girl student?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about a BODMAS rule
Yes, sir.
in mathematics? Okay, so what exactly is it?
Brackets of multiplication, addition, and subtraction.
Bracket of multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So what is D for then?
So, at division, I missed that.
Yes, you have missed it. So how did I come to know that you have missed D? Because you were too fast in your answer, right? So how did I come to know that you have missed D? What is the thing that came in my mind and I came to know that you have missed D? Can you tell me?
So you had result in your mind beforehand.
Pardon, the voice was not very clear.
Am I clear, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
I was saying that you had result in your mind beforehand, so you could tally it with what she said.
Correct. This is like a programmer's mind. You have to frame your mind in such a way that whatever you are doing next should come in your mind before, right? That is why I could catch her. That she was very pretty fast. A normal person could not, might not catch her, and she would pass the exam, but I caught her that she missed the D. So BODMAS is basically bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Spelling mistake. Okay. What exactly this means? Any idea? What exactly does a BODMAS means?
The order of the operations.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. One more twist here. Twist is that I'll ask one question and I need two answers. One from a girl and one from boy. More than two is welcome, but minimum two. One from a girl and one from a boy. Because I don't like silence. Do you like silence? Say, if I keep silent for 2 minutes, do you like it?
Not really.
Then it's the same with me also, no? I'm also a human being like you, right? I also don't like silence. So I need two answers. And those two persons should be different in each question and in each answer, right? So who will monitor this? That the two persons are different. One monitor from the girl side and one monitor from the boy side. Who will become the monitor? Yes. Okay, no problem. We will choose the monitor in the next class. So right now, bracket of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction is nothing but if I have a complex set of operations here, which means many operations, right? In a expression, they say addition, then division, then multiplication. So the first thing it will do will go to bracket. Whatever is written inside the bracket, it will calculate that thing. Okay, because this is a BODMAS rule. And this BODMAS rule is for entire application of Excel, is for the VBA, entire VBA. So you have to understand the BODMAS rule very clearly. If I use multiple variables, for example, if I use 10 variables and 20 operations, right, then how will it work? Am I correct? I'll give you a simple example. There is a car, right? And in the car, you have only one button or you have many buttons. Anyone who drives a car here or has seen the how a driver drives the car?
Many buttons.
Many buttons, right? Sometimes he changes the gear, sometimes he presses the clutch, sometimes he presses the accelerator, sometimes the brake, and sometimes on the wheel, on the hand wheel, he has lot of volume buttons and operates the radio also for you. Am I correct? And the windows ups and downs also. Many buttons are there. Door locking buttons also. Okay, but there is some system he plans out. He does not switch off all the buttons at once. He does not start all the buttons at once. Do you do like that at your house? Even at your home? Do you switch on all the buttons together? Your light switches, your cable switches, your TV switches. Do you switch all the buttons together? Yes, no, haven't tried or will try. Hello? Do you switch all the buttons together in your house?
No, sir.
No, right? You switch only that button which you need it. For example, I am sitting in my room, I want to on the fan, I will switch on the fan button. I'll not switch on the light button because it's daytime. I'm getting lot of light from the outside, natural light, right? Yes, in the night, I will switch on the fan button also and the light button also because it's night and it's dark time. Am I correct? So that way I am planning myself. What operation I have to do at what time I have to do. Do you remember the five Y's here? Five W's? These are all interconnected. Okay, do not get confused. These all are interconnected. Do you know the five W's? Any guess?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll let you know. One is what, why, when, where, who. Okay, this is a basic example of a life. In life, you have to plan everything, and when you are planning, then you have to answer these questions. What? What are we learning today in the computer class? Am I right? These questions might have come to your mind also, right? What are we learning today in the class? Why? Why are we here? Why have we got up in the morning and why have we gathered together in the online class? When? When is the class getting started? When is my next class? Correct? When are we meeting our friends? When are we having our exam? Where? Where will be the class held? Will it be online? Will it be offline? Where will we meet? Who? Who is our trainer? Who will take our class? And for me, which is the student, which will be present? Who is the student which has answered my question? Am I right? The basic life funda. Have you understood or is it going too much high?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Who has just spoken now that he has understood? May I know your name, please?
Animish, sir. Animish.
Okay. So, Animesh, then can you just repeat what did I tell to the other students? Like, what is these 5W basically?
Uh, Basically, these are the five types of question we have to ask every time in every situation.
Right. And this makes your planning strong, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yes. The same thing you have to do when you design a program, a VBA. These are the basic things. If you remember these things, you will be a very good programmer. Mark my words. I'll give you the real lifetime examples. Okay. So let's get back to our topic, which is the board mass. Here, first it will take the bracket. Okay. Then in the bracket there is a division. So first we'll take the division. Right. 4 divided by 5, whatever value is it. Then multiplication. Then we'll go into the multiplication, this part. Then the addition. Whatever addition signs are there, it will take it. If I change this to subtraction, then it will take this part. Multiplication, addition, and then at last it will do subtraction. Understood the concept of BODMAS? First bracket, then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. This is how the whole operation will go. And then you will get the result here. Whatever the result is, you will get the result. Right? Any questions on the BODMAS? Any questions on the 5W? Anyone? Anyone is
Sir.
there? No, means you have understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Because if you will not ask questions, then in the next class, I will ask you questions about the same thing which I am teaching you today. So whatever doubt you have in your mind, feel free to ask right away. Don't think it's a small doubt, it's a big doubt. It's a doubt, it's a question, just ask it. Because you know, one doubt will give rise to another doubt. Another doubt, if it is not clear, it will give rise to the third doubt. And then you will be in the circle of doubts, which will be a more complex. So you have to get out of this circle. Am I correct? So this is the BODMAS rule. Then a character here. These are the data types. I'll just mention it for you. So here basically a character means a single character. If I say Amit, it will take A. Okay. Then integer. Anyone knows what is an integer? Hello? Anyone knows what is an integer? Okay. Integer is basically a number. Okay. And its range is minus 32,000 to plus 32,000. Okay. Now you tell me if I give as x as integer and I give x equal to 40,000. So is this a correct method or a wrong method? Yes. A simple question. I have defined x as integer. Integer is nothing but a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a number. Right? But its value is the upper limit and the lower limit minus 32,000 to plus 32,000. Okay. And I am giving integer as 40,000. So it is correct or is it wrong? Can I put 40,000 in the range of minus 32 to plus 32?
No, sir.
No, right? So this is the basic fundamental that you must know that if you are giving an integer, you must supply its value as minus 32 to plus 32. So I will have to change it as 31,000. Will 31,000 work?
Yes.
Yes. Why it will work? Because it is inside this range. Okay. And if I give 40,000 here, what will happen is your program will give error out of range. Has anyone seen application giving error codes? Any application, Excel application, Word application, any application which gives error codes whenever you do any mistake in the formula. Have
Yes,
you
sir.
seen
Same.
some errors, right? There are four types of errors in the Excel. Can you tell me which are those four types? Have you learned this in your semester one?
Don't remember, sir.
Okay, fine. I will tell you about these errors in the next class. And I also want you to Google these errors and find out which error comes when. Okay? Will you do the Google? In the next class, you will tell me which error comes when, because each of the errors is different. They are not same, they are different. Ref is different, value is different, div is different, and the error is it itself is a different. You will have to just Google and let me know which error is for what in the next class. Okay. So if I supply here 40,000 as integer, it will be out of range. Why? Because your limit is not matching with the value you have supplied. Am I correct? For example, if I want ice cream or a chocolate, right? And I want ten chocolates. And in your stock, in your drawer, or maybe in your purse, ladies carry purse. In your purse, there are only 8 chocolates, right? So can you give me a 10 chocolates out of 8 chocolates? Is it possible? No, Rishika is saying no. Anyone else? Shreya, Sitij, Ansh, and any other student? No. Okay. So it's not possible because it is out of range. And yes, out of 10 chocolates, you can give 8 chocolates, but out of 8 chocolates, you cannot give 10 chocolates. So it is the basic fundamental here also. The next data type is float. Float means decimal digits, decimal numbers, and double is also a decimal number. Then what is the difference between float and double? Anyone? Any idea? What is the difference between float and double? Yes, no? Okay, let me tell you. A float is basically 2 to 4 decimal places. And double is basically more than that. More than 4 and up to 8 decimals. Okay. For example, I have 23.55. This comes in float, and I have 123.4567. This will come as double. Okay. Any questions in this float and double?
So what if it's just one decimal place?
One decimal place float. Why? Because 2 to 4 decimals are there. You can say up to 4. Up to 4 it will be float. And more than 4 and up to 8 will be double. Right? Any doubts? So now blob. What is a blob? Any idea? Have you learned about blob? Any heard about it? Blob is nothing but a picture or a photo, you can say. Selfie, photo image. For example, a ID card. Right? If I am making an online form or I am making a form in Excel, I want to store a data. And in the data, it is a picture format. So what format will it store in the Excel? That format will be a blob. Okay. For example, if I'm making an ID card or I'm making an admission form, you know, so in admission form, you have a photograph in the form. In the ID card, you have a photograph in the form. Am I right? You all have filled the online forms, right? Which has a photograph in it. Hello? Again, silence. Hello? Anyone there? I can see
Yes, sir.
22 people there, but no one is responding. So, any queries in this data types? Because I will share this file with you and I want you to remember these data types. This is a very basic which we have learned in schools, but yes, time to time we need revision and we might forget also. So any queries you have in the data type? Any query you have in the BODMAS? Any
No, sir.
query in the W's?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Yes, but I have one question. Can I ask one of the student from you? You can choose the student. No problem. Which student can I ask the question? Whom shall I ask the question? Devan, Shreya, Rishika, or any other student? Ishika has raised her hand. Good, but Ishika, your mic is not working?
No, sir, it's working.
Okay. So the question is that character will store one character, integer will store 40,000, right? So what if I have integer more than 40? What will I have to do in that case? No one asked me this question. What if I have value integer more than 40,000? Because integer limit is 32,000, right? And you all are learning finance. Am I correct? You have a finance as a subject, right?
Yes,
Accounting, finance.
yes,
So
sir.
in accounts, do you stick to values below 32,000, or you have the values above 32,000? 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs.
But so that is a value, correct? And here we are talking about a length.
Yes,
That is,
length depends on the value, right? What is the length of this number? 32,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I correct? Right? Length depends on the value, right? If you do not have any value, it will not have any length also.
so I think that 32, like when you write 32,000 there, I think that 32,000 means the number of
Yes, it's the
numbers
upper
that
limit.
you can. No,
It's the limit.
yeah, I got that. I was
Yes.
saying that 32,000 means there are 32,000 numbers that we can add in a integer.
Yes, integer
Like
supports
32,000
only.
digits in a number.
Yeah, sorry, digits. Sorry, not numbers,
Yes,
digits.
32,000 digits in the number, right? From 1 to 32,000. Or I can say minus 32 to plus 32. That way. I've given you one example. Now, if you want to store 40,000 in an integer, will it accept? It will not accept, right? It is like giving 10 chocolates out of 8 chocolates.
Sir,
Yes.
so sorry to interrupt, but the lecture is still 9:20, right?
Yes, yes. We are 5 minutes ahead.
7 minutes.
Okay. No problem. We'll end the lecture right now. I think you have another lecture, right? The teacher has come. The other teacher. You have any idea whether the other teacher has come?
No, sir.
Then I have to find out. Let's see if I have any message.
Sir, the next lecture is at 9:40. We need a break before the next lecture.
Okay, fine. No problem. Okay, I'll just complete with my last statement here. If I have more than 40,000, we use long here. Okay, this long thing I will tell you in the next class. So thank you very much for joining the first class with me. Hope you like the class. I will share the feedback form with you and you just give me a small feedback to me. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Nice meeting you. Bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.